We got a lot of response yesterday to our coverage of the 31 members of the white nationalist group Patriot Front arrested over the weekend in Coeur d'Alene. They were piled into a U-Haul truck along with what police called impressive preparation for a riot, including written plans to start a riot during a Pride in a Park event Saturday, and then they wanted to spread it downtown. So during yesterday's show, we broke down some of the rhetoric and the events that have led up to this in this state, throughout Idaho. Arnie texted us to say we've been given permission to be our own worst selves here in Idaho. Hashtag too great to hate. From Cindy in Boise, it's so disturbing that a bunch of white guys believe they are so superior than any other human that looks different than themselves or believes in different lifestyles. They should find another planet to exist, like leave the rest of us in peace. Ray would like to see more done, saying, my only hope is that our politicians will get on board with society and root out these organizations, out of this state instead of making them feel welcomed. Meanwhile, there's still a lot of questions about the men who came from as far away as Alabama, Arkansas, and Texas, and from, well, as close by as right here in the Northwest, including 2 from Idaho. There are also questions about the charges they are facing. Right now, all 31 have been charged with misdemeanor conspiracy to riot. So Jeff texted in yesterday and asked, why is the group that was arrested in Coeur d'Alene not being charged with conspiracy to commit terrorism instead of conspiracy to riot? Well, so we reached out to some of the prosecuting attorneys in the Coeur d'Alene area. The Kootenai County prosecuting attorney did get back to us. Basically, we were told that misdemeanor is the minimum they could be charged with, but that could change. Bear McHugh said there is an ongoing investigation that may provide evidence supporting such a charge, meaning the terrorism one. We are communicating with local and federal prosecutors to evaluate the best course going forward. They couldn't say much else, though, because the investigation is still ongoing. They could still find out that would warrant a stiffer penalty, is what we're being told. We also asked for evidence, examples of evidence that might be needed to change those charges, but McHugh said he couldn't comment because of the ongoing investigation. To clarify, though, Kootenai County, their lawyers, they're not prosecuting this case. The Coeur d'Alene City Attorney's Office is. And so we reached out to them as well, but we have yet to hear back.